Hopefully we are. Hopefully. Oh, yep, looks like I am live. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello, Mr. Cast. Hello, ZJ13 Goat. Hold on. Oop, oop, oop. Hello, Aaron. Gilberto, says, I imagine you're not gonna like this decade for Best Picture now that One Battle After Another is in the conversation to win. Yeah, this decade's not great. Cause I've only, out of the past 5 years so far, I mean, I guess now going on to 6, because it's kind of looking like One Battle After Another is gonna win. I've only liked 2 of the Best Picture winners. Coda, I really liked Coda, and Oppenheimer, which I think is better than any Best Picture winner of the 2010s, but still, that's one movie. And it's like, I kind of miss the 2010s in terms of Best Picture winners, because, at least for me, they were way better than what we're getting now. Hello, Mainline Productions. What's up, Christian? I'm sorry you didn't enjoy One Battle After Another as much as most. I loved it 10 out of 10. Yeah, I know. Again, I'll see if I can try to rewatch it once it comes on to digital, but yeah, I thought it was... granted, it's not as bad as Anora. I do want to make that clear. I don't think it's as anywhere near the level of Anora. Anora was, actively making me angry. One Battle After Another didn't really make me angry. It's just, I just didn't think it was very funny. And there are nomination-worthy aspects of the film, in my opinion, but overall, it was just kind of mid. Which is it's better than than being really bad. It's better than that, but yeah. Thanks for reminding me of Nuremberg. Oh my, yeah, I remember when I tried to do that. Oh my god. My confidence in Erivo and Grande is increasing, but I've always had them in anyway. But we'll see. We'll have to see. Again, for me, it all depends on. It all depends on if the film's in Best Picture, and how strong the reviews are. We'll have to see. Christian Hannahcast, we're canceling you over your One Battle After Another opinion. No, I mean, look, I look, again, I don't hate the movie. I don't again, and I don't dislike it to the level of Anora. And I do think One Battle After Another has a very good message, and I can see why it's appealing to a lot of people. But for me, it has a great message, but it doesn't really have a good comedy. And for a comedy to not be funny is kind of fatal, in my opinion. So, hey, Adam Hakimi, yeah. What are your thoughts on House of Dynamite right now? I do think people overstated how bad it did at New York Film Festival, but there is a chance Frankenstein could beat their push instead, given it has more tech win potential. But that's the problem. It's only clinging on to winning techs. But again, the reviews for House of Dynamite, even after New York Film Festival, they're still better than any Netflix film out there. At least at least of the ones that are legitimately trying to compete for Best Picture. So, I still kind of have to stick by House of Dynamite until something bad goes wrong, But as of right now, yeah, it's not being as, hotly praised as it was over at Venice, but the reviews are still stronger than anything else Netflix has, so we'll just have to see. ZG13 Go, did you hate it? No, I didn't. No, as previously stated, I did not hate One Battle After Another. I did not hate the movie. I do think it's mid, which is much better than saying that it's really, really bad. But no, I did not hate One Battle After Another. And to be fair, I didn't hate Anora either. It came close. I came close to hating it. But I didn't even hate Anora. I just played up the whole Anora thing because I knew it was winning Best Picture and it'd be kind of funny. But still. What are your favorite PTA movies? My top 3 are One Battle After Another, There Will Be Blood, and Punch a Drunk Love. I've not seen that many Paul Thomas Anderson movies. I've seen 4 of them. I've seen There Will Be Blood, which is an absolute masterpiece. I absolutely love There Will Be Blood. I saw Phantom Thread, which I quite liked. I really liked Phantom Thread. And then there's Licorice Pizza, which I just did not like. And then there's One Battle After Another, which is better than Licorice Pizza, but it's still not very good in my opinion. So I guess suffice it to say, I just don't like Paul Thomas Anderson comedies. When he's doing drama, he's really good at that. But comedies, not really in it. I don't think House of Dynamite is going to be a contender. Enough people didn't love it. Netflix should be pushing Train Dreams, but they won't. But the problem is, like, yeah, there are some detractors from House of Dynamite. There are some, but they've not overcome the amount of praise that the film currently has yet. I'm not saying it can't happen, but right now, I don't want to bet on that. Sinners Missing Director 2. Oh, I hate that this is a very good possibility of happening, and maybe even a probability. Because I've always said, if Ryan Coogler's not winning Best Director, if he's not winning, he's probably not going to get nominated. And he's probably going to succumb to blockbuster syndrome. Or genre blockbuster syndrome. Unlike previously promised, I still haven't watched Anora. Oh, man. But yeah, Mainline Productions is also putting on those Hannahcast emojis. Alright, hi Christian. Sorry about your situation. Hopefully a miracle will happen. Yeah, in case you guys don't know, the landlord company is evicting us. And the worst part is I just got a new job. I just got a job that's going to be, like, well-paying. But the problem is I'm not even going to be paid until after we've been evicted. So if you want to help us out, I do have a GoFundMe up. Hold on, let me put it up here. Oh no. Hold on. I need to fix this. Okay, yeah. Let me do this. But yeah, you can go to my... Yeah, I'll probably just like drop the I'll probably drop the link in the chat here, in case any of you guys are able to donate. Again, I hate doing this, and I promise it is going to get better, because I actually do have a good paying job right now. But again, I don't get paid until 2 weeks from now, so, and it's just like, you know, like it sucks. So if anyone's able to give anything, please help us out. Like we literally have until like what next, like Thursday's when we have to be out of this house. So and we're trying to, like, you know, like we time is of the essence. You know, we don't really have time at all. So we're just trying to get any kind of money to, you know, help us out and try to find a better place to, or like try to find a more, you know, like a better place to live and stuff. Again, it's on such short notice, and I hate that, but still, if you can, give anything you can, please. But yeah, probably seeing the Smashing Machine soon. Alrighty, cool. Panic Room for House of Dynamite. Wait, is it Panic Room? Wait, what? Will you stick with Goranson winning score, or do you think Greenwood has a chance? Also, just because PTA isn't credited as a cinematographer for one battle after another, doesn't mean it can't win. I'm not saying it doesn't mean it can't win, but I feel like it's harder to make the argument that that one battle after another will win cinematography if Paul Thomas Anderson's not a credited cinematographer, because like on the basis alone, Sinners I still think is just way more impressive of an achievement. Oh, thank you, Too Tasty Good, just Too Tasty Good, for subscribing. Again, I just don't see it right now. We'll have to see what happens with the precursors, but if one battle after another really does start to win, I'm just gonna be like, really? It's not even like that amazing work. And I know some people are saying, "Oh, well, you're just getting your judgment clouded because you didn't like the movie." It's like, I didn't like Bardo, but I could easily see why that got a cinematography nomination easily. It's not even a matter of, you know, of me not liking one battle after another. It's just it doesn't really feel like a cinematography winner. the cinematography and camera work is there in one battle to another, in my opinion. I mean, there is cinematography and there is camera work. I do agree with that, but yeah. At this point, what would it matter for one battle to another to break even at the box office if the acclaim is this strong? I have no clue. We've never seen anything quite like this before, so I don't know. And Lee will probably be Searchlight's biggest push. What do you think about its chances? Oh yeah, that's interesting. I need to do a video on. Then again, I'm already answering the question here, so I don't know if I'll be able to make it into a members only video. But yeah, the fact that Ann Lee, the Testament of Ann Lee, got picked up by Searchlight and is coming out this year, is very fascinating because, like, because really Searchlight doesn't have anything. Like, Rental Family flopped so hard at TIFF, no one cared about that. It's going to be Saturday night. And so after that, it's like, well, I guess all they have is this thing on, which we still don't know what the reviews are going to be like. But I guess now they got the Testament of Ann Lee, and it's like, is it going to be a big thing? I have no idea. Has sentimental value died down? Maybe a bit, but it's probably still top 5 for Best Picture. It's still going to get a lot of guilds. And if you're an international film getting guild nominations, which that doesn't happen a lot, you're probably in the right place. Do you think Magellan has a chance of getting a nom for international, knowing it will be distributed by Janus, who did Flow, and being campaigned by the team behind Parasite? Campaign starting next week. I have no idea. We'll have to see how the reviews are and whatnot. I've not really paid much attention to Magellan, but like, I don't know. It's not always about campaigning because, again, it's still got to be a movie that people actually care about. Like, if it's just like a nothing burger movie that no one cares about, then like it's not really going to matter how much campaigning they do. But yeah, hey Hannahcast, how's it going? It's kind of rough. Not gonna lie, it is kind of rough. If you can see the pinned message, if you can see the pinned if you can see the pinned chat on top, any support is gonna help us because we need to be out of here by Thursday next week, and we need to find a new place to live and fast because we currently have nowhere to go. Honestly, like the channel might have to be put on hold for a while if we don't get any support because, like, we will essentially be homeless. So, yeah. I doubt An Enemy gets any Oscar nominations outside of maybe actor. It's sitting at 57% right now. Yeah, it's not great, but I will say cinematography could still happen. Again, look at Bardo. Bardo didn't get very good reviews, yet the cinematography alone was what pushed it to a nomination. So, it's honestly, for me, it's kind of either cinematography or bust, because, like, right now, like, with these kind of reviews, I don't think Daniel Day-Lewis is he's not gonna get nominated for that. No. Like, this is like The Sun. Like he is Daniel Day-Lewis is gonna end up being Hugh Jackman in The Sun. The reviews are so bad that he's not going to recover from this. I think Searchlight picking up Ann Lee almost assures Seyfried getting the nom in a seemingly slightly weaker Best Actress field. Yeah, I think she's going to get nominated. Like, the Best Actress field is so low right now. Where do you have Wagner Moura right now? Let me see. Wagner Moura maybe right now at number 10. Honestly, he's above Fraser. He's above Fraser. No, what? No, it's Fraser, not Fraser. Honestly, he's like, yeah, Brendan Fraser's done. He's deceased. I think Day-Lewis gets a Globe and BAFTA nom, but he's not getting the Oscar. Maybe, but then again, I don't know. Maybe even the BAFTAs don't nominate him. We'll have to see. Bardo is the only example of that kind of thing happening, though. Not really. Like, the Phantom of the Opera also got nominated for cinematography, I think, and the reviews for that movie were bad. And granted, I think it also got like a production design nomination, but still, like the Phantom of the Opera got that. I'm trying to think of other examples, but oh yeah, what was it? What was it called? It was the Angelina Jolie movie that no one cared about, no one watched. Unbroken. Unbroken got a cinematography nomination, but still. No one's gonna like what I have to say, but Ariana Grande seemed a little campy in the new trailer. I'll wait till the movie comes out, but it didn't make me feel confident. I mean, that's kind of I mean, that's not Elf, but that's kind of Glinda, no? Like it is kind of a campy performance. So it's like, I think that's the point. Again, my real concern is if the film is if the movie's very well received or not. That's my main issue. Sorry to hear about your situation. Hope you find a place. I'm hoping so too, and the only way we can do that is through the GoFundMe or Ko-Fi. If you want to support me through Ko-Fi either as well, you could do that too. Ko-Fi.com/ChristianHannah. Honestly, and the more I think about it, like that'll get to us faster than GoFundMe. So literally anything helps. Anything helps. If you can even if it's like $1 or $2, like support us through Ko-Fi. Or if you want to do the GoFundMe, do that as well. But literally anything helps. Anything helps. Even if it's a small amount. That can help us a lot. So, yeah. Honestly, I honestly have him in because I don't know what else to do. I think Michael B. Jordan might be able to sneak in because of how low amount of true contenders. Yeah, it's kind of like honestly, like, in terms of Best Picture films, I mean, outside of the top 4, or like really, yeah, outside of the top 3, it's kind of slim pickings. I actually do think Lee Byung-hun will get in, because apparently, I've heard some things about. Actually, I don't know if I can say it, but I will say there is an awards body where I just realized where they're submitting No Other Choice as. I'm like, that could happen. We'll have to see. Again, I don't know if I'm able to talk about it right now, but yeah. Who could get all the precursors but miss the Oscar? Out of all the contenders, I don't know. Me? Actually, I was about to say maybe Michael B. Jordan, but I don't know if he would get BAFTA. I don't know. It's just so tough. It's tough to figure out. Daniel Day-Lewis is such a legend that I think he could get in. But again, the problem though, the problem is that Daniel Day-Lewis is a legend, but his film is not very well liked. And if people don't like your movie, they could snub you. They could absolutely snub you. So I don't know. And it's not even like a biopic performance, so he doesn't even have that going for him. You have 3 international features contenders in picture. Last year was kind of the first time 2 got in. It would be kind of crazy if it broke the all-time record again this soon. I mean, yeah, but we're also running out of options, no? We're kind of running out of options. I mean, good God, even House of like, Netflix is on thin ice trying to find a contender. Searchlight is in thin ice trying to find a contender. This is a weird year. This is a really weird year. If Netflix and A24, or no, if Netflix and Searchlight flop, or hell, maybe if Marty Supreme doesn't do it either, like, all it takes is for 2 of those studios to fall over and not really get anything in, and they're screwed. Then I don't know. Well, yeah, they're screwed. But if they flop, then yeah, we can get 3 international films in because we at least know that these 3 are highly acclaimed. The Smashing Machine isn't smashing at the box office, so I think it's going to be an uphill battle for The Rock. I mean, it was always going to be an uphill battle for him because the film is not in Best Picture. So, yeah, I think he's, again, like I said, he's probably going to get Golden Globe, he's probably going to get SAG, maybe Critics' Choice, but he'll flop at BAFTA, and then he'll just not get the Oscar nomination. Leo is sliding up the ranks on Award Expert, and now only sits about 20% behind Timmy for the win. Do you think Leo's only competition for the win is Timmy, considering most contenders have screened? Yeah, probably, yeah. Like, we'll have to see what happens with Marty Supreme, but I'm starting to think that Leo could just win his 2nd Oscar. Honestly, it's like, I think Plemons gets in. I think Plemons would only get in if Begonia was in Best Picture, maybe. We'll have to see how that all turns out. Because again, who knows? Maybe Coogler for director? Are you talking about for the win or for the, because he's certainly not winning now. He's not going, if One Battle After Another is winning Best Picture, Paul Thomas Anderson is so winning Best Director. Oh, I think sentimental value might miss. I just don't see it. I just don't really see the possibility of that right now, or like I just don't see that happening. Considering it still is more well received than a lot of these other contenders. Every film for Day-Lewis received an Oscar nod was also for a Best Picture nominee. That's true. Can you see a world where No Other Choice wins picture? That would be crazy. Like that. Wow. I mean, that would be really crazy if that did happen. But like, I mean, who knows? I mean, we'll have to see how it all goes. But like, I don't know. If he actually campaigns, I'm starting to think Leo could win. I could see another Fraser situation. A non-Best Picture film named actor could win. But not, I don't really see that because no one has that, like, because here's the thing, Brendan Fraser, also, like, sure, Brendan Fraser wasn't in a Best Picture nominee, but The Whale was so easily in the top 15. Like, the fact that I got PGA, got screenplay nominations at Critics' Choice and BAFTA, and probably was close to getting the Oscar nomination. And so, you know, Hong Chow even got in the nomination for supporting actress. It's like, The Whale was close. It got close to a Best Picture nomination. But right now, you know, like, no one really has that right now. And The Smashing Machine, I just don't think it's going to be that kind of film. Well, for one, The Whale did very well at the box office, but then again, you could also argue The Whale did not have as much of a budget as The Smashing Machine did. But also, with Brendan Fraser, his narrative was much more tragic, and was a lot of stuff that he had no control over. Whereas Dwayne Johnson, I mean, granted, let's be fair here. Dwayne Johnson's not like was not struggling as much as Brendan Fraser was. He was not. And a lot of the things that Dwayne Johnson faced, you know, once his career took a hit. Hell, his career didn't even take a hit. His career took a speed bump. Whereas, like, Dwayne Johnson had a speed bump, whereas Brendan Fraser's career was all but destroyed for a while. But the main thing is that with Brendan Fraser, he had no control over that situation. Whereas, you know, Dwayne Johnson, he kind of messed everything up himself with the whole Black Adam situation. That was kind of his fault. So I can't even really buy the whole narrative thing because their narratives could not be any more different. Brendan Fraser was a victim of a shitty industry, and, you know, Dwayne Johnson fell on his own sword. So it's kind of two different things right there. Oh, Coogler may get all the precursor nods, but miss the Oscar nod. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. But then again, I don't think he would get BAFTA. If Marty Supreme is a top 5 contender, I think Timmy sweeps easily. I mean, we'll have to see, but already it's like, I don't know. I can already see the nominations kind of dwindling for Marty Supreme. If Marty Supreme got mixed reactions at New York Film Festival, how would your predictions change? Oh, I'll tell you how it would change. No A24 movies. No, A24 is not good. If Marty Supreme flops, because here's the thing, A24 is putting everything into Marty Supreme. They put everything into Marty Supreme. And if they flop with that, they have nothing else. A24 has nothing else. The only thing they have is maybe The Smashing Machine, which I don't really buy getting a Best Picture nomination. So yeah, they would be screwed. And that would easily, for me, you know, mean that, but like that, it's not that A24 is not getting a Best Picture films, and likely Searchlight doesn't get anything because I've heard that because from everything I've heard, The Testament of Van Lee is not Oscar friendly. So Searchlight and A24, if they're done, all hell breaks loose. And not to mention, if Netflix can't even get if Netflix can't get anything in, that's 3 major studios not getting any Best Picture films in. That would be insane. What happens at Night starts production at January 5th, 2026? If Leo starts filming then and stops campaigning by January, do you think that affects his chances, or is that too late and the award season doesn't matter? It would be too late. Again, campaigning is not everything. We have to recognize this. Campaigning is not everything. Because if One Battle After Another is winning Best Picture, he could probably come along with it and with the film anyway. So yeah. Yo, Che, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Che, for the 5 gifted memberships. You gave membership, yeah. Woohoo! Thank you. And also, hello, yeah, and hello, Che. Yeah, so Zacko Pork got a membership. Nosi Fiwo Menzi got a membership. So very epic got a membership, and Nut Benij got a membership. Oh, and also Edward Tierney. Thank you, Chase, so much. Let's see. So Kugler will be like Gerwig. I see. Yeah. Kugler's gonna get the Globe nomination. He's going to get Critics' Choice and DGA. That's easy. The BAFTA's gonna be the problem. Like if he gets subbed out of BAFTA, I mean, like I already think it's not looking great for him if One Battle After Another is winning Best Picture. But if he misses the BAFTA, he's done. He's done for the Oscar. He's out. He is out. I mean, hell, even if you do get all the nominations everywhere, you can still be snubbed. Let me just look at, Edward Berger for Conclave. Like, he got nominated everywhere and still got snubbed. If it's a top 5 contender, I'm starting to think Marty Supreme won't be a massive player. Wait, I'm not sure what you mean by that. If it's a top 5 contender, I'm starting to think Marty Supreme won't be a massive player. I would assume that if, Marty Supreme was a top 5 player, it would be a big contender, but I don't know. Hello, Mr. Hannahcast. I heard you're getting evicted soon. I'm so sorry. Hope you can get a new place soon and not end up homeless. I pray with you. Thank you so much thank you so much. Yeah, guys, and in case you don't know, and, oh yeah, we got more people now. Consider, if you can, consider, donating to the, either my Ko-Fi, which is right here, ko-fi.com/Christian Hannah. You can either do that, or you could go to the pinned, the pinned message at the top of the chat, the GoFundMe. Either one of those is fine. We do get it faster through Ko-Fi, that I realized, but we're trying to, we're basically trying to find money to get a new place to live fast, because we have until next Thursday, like this upcoming Thursday. And so if we don't find a new place by then, or like we don't get out of here by then into a new place, we could end up homeless. And we will end up homeless, because we don't really have anywhere else to go. We don't have any family. We don't really have any, close friends like nearby. So we kind of need. Do you have a spouse or partner? No, my brother. That's why I said we. So if you can, consider donating to Ko-Fi. Again, let me know if you are able to see it in the pinned chat. If you can't see in the pinned chat, go there. Or if you want to support us through Ko-Fi, which is ko-fi.com/Christian Hannah, which, you can see right here. If you can do that, either one of those is fine. But that's the situation that we're in right now. So, yeah. Again, please help us. Like, we're in dire need right now. We are in dire need of help. So yeah. But anyways, let's move on. It's a secret screening on Monday. Well, I don't know what secret screening you're talking about. And if it's a secret screening and some people know about it and some don't. Maybe we don't. Maybe we're not supposed to talk about that. So I don't know. Is this thing on could be an Oscar contender? Matt Neglia heard that it's apparently really good, and Bradley Cooper's 2 for 2 of the Academy. So it could be Searchlight's pony. I mean, maybe. Do you think Warner Brothers is smoking a victory cigar, knowing they'll have two? They'll have the top 2 contenders. I mean, if Sinners misses director, it's no longer top 2. It's no longer top. Sinners will no longer be top 2 for Best Picture if it misses director. But then again, I don't know. Shout out to Che. She gave me my membership a while back too. Exactly. Thank you, Che, for helping support the channel. It really means a lot. Does Park Chan-wook have a shot? Yes. Honestly, I do think... And I actually am predicting him for a nomination. I actually am predicting Park Chan-wook for a director nomination. Because I just feel like I could... The funny thing is, not only that, I could actually see him getting nominated at DGA. Because we're kind of running on fumes here in terms of contenders. And Park Chan-wook, but like between Joachim Trier and Jafar Panahi and Park Chan-wook, the one that's easily the most recognizable in Hollywood is Park Chan-wook. I mean, he's even worked on American projects. So, I actually do think there is a chance he gets into DGA. And so it's like, I honestly think he has a very good chance. Uh-oh, the Hannahbot is saying, I love One Battle After Another and I hate Sinners. No, Hannahbot, no! I've been saying Sinners is likely the Barbie of this year. That would suck if it was. Because both Barbie and Sinners are so good. But you might be right. Has an international feature contender ever won Best Picture? Parasite. Yeah, Parasite did. Ben Affleck for Argo won everywhere and still got subbed at the Oscars. That one baffles me. Yeah, from a purely, prediction standpoint, that made no sense. Like Ben Affleck, he won the Directors Guild of America award, and yet the Directors branch of the Academy, which many of which are in the Directors Guild, didn't nominate him. It was so weird. And what's even weirder is that the number 2 pick, presumably the number 2 pick for director, Catherine Bigelow for Zero Dark 30, also got snubbed. Again, it was a weird scenario. And I remember, I even looked on Gold Derby, and it looks like people were kind of split between Steven Spielberg for Lincoln and Ang Lee for Life of Pi, but I think Ang Lee ended up winning because he was the only other one that got nominated everywhere. So yeah, I was saying if it's a top 5 contender, Timmy sweeps, but I don't think it will be. Okay, yeah, I feel like Mona Festival might get a BAFTA director nod. Maybe. That's not impossible. I mean, the way they kind of set up the BAFTA nominations, the way they kind of set up the BAFTAs for director is that there are what was it? Yeah, there are 5 in the shortlist. There are 5 men, 5 women in the shortlist. So it guarantees, and if there's 6 nominees, it guarantees at least one woman getting nominated for director. So maybe Mona Festival could get nominated, or maybe it's Catherine Bigelow. Again, I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. Actually, wait, no. That would be Chloe Zhao. Chloe Zhao is, okay, she would easily get nominated, but, okay, so knowing that, I'm not sure then. I'm not sure. E is for EC. Oh. Does being a member help? Obviously I'm not going to refuse memberships at all, because that still helps out the channel, but considering the situation we're in, what we're looking for really right now is the immediate help, because the you have to reach a certain payment threshold per month, and you have to reach at least $100, at least for my case. And even then, we did reach that threshold last month, but you don't get paid until the end of the month. So, in terms of the immediate future, the memberships don't come to us until much later. So that's why I'm really trying to push the Ko-Fi or the the GoFundMe, because that's way more immediate. That we get I get the Ko-Fis almost instantly, whereas the GoFundMes, those come in at after a day. So honestly, maybe Ko-Fi is the best option. If you can help us through Ko-Fi, that would help us a lot, because we're trying to scrounge up money to find somewhere else to live. And again, we will end up homeless if we don't get enough money. But yeah. But again, I'm not gonna be ungrateful for memberships at all. I'm not like, obviously memberships are great. They really do help the channel. But if your goal is to help us out in this specific situation, not just for the general channel support, then the Ko-Fi or the GoFundMe it would help us out a lot more right now. But again, I'm not gonna complain because obviously support is support either way. So obviously I would not complain about that. Conclave missed director and was the number 2. But I think that's the thing. Like, sure, Conclave, Conclave was number 2, but that's the thing. It was number 2. And I think if Conclave did get that director nomination, it may have had a stronger chance to win. So, I don't know. Does the poor box office of One Battle After Another make Sinners Warner Brothers' number 1 push? Probably. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to view the... I honestly don't know how they're going to view the box office for One Battle After Another. I have no idea. Because One Battle After Another has the stronger reviews, but Sinners is going to have the box office aspect of it more. And it's still very well acclaimed, so I don't know. We'll have to see. If Josh Safdie misses director, does that affect Timmy? Maybe. I mean, well, then we won't really see... Like... We'll probably know if Timmy is viable or not by the time like the Golden Globes and Critics' Choice happens, because those are going to be happening before the Oscar nominations. And already he's kind of facing an uphill battle, in my opinion, because Leo is in the Best Picture winner, and he's climbing up there in the Best Actor, race. So we'll have to see. Argo is merely okay. I liked Argo. I thought it was better than okay, but it was not my favorite film of the year that year. Yeah. Directors branch are very snooty. Yeah, they can be. Ang Lee deserved both wins. Should have had more. Life of Pi was a very good movie. Honestly, a lot of my picks for director didn't get nominated. Obviously, Christopher Nolan for The Dark Knight Rises would have never happened because The Dark Knight Rises didn't get any nominations. But Quentin Tarantino for Django Unchained didn't happen. Tom Hooper for Les Miserables didn't happen. Like, there was a lot of people that got snubbed. I haven't seen Zero Dark 30, though. I haven't seen that. Even Ron Howard for Apollo 13 and Steven Spielberg for The Color Purple won Best Director at DGA and lost the Oscar. I can forgive them for giving Mel Gibson Best Director for Braveheart. Ugh. I don't know. I don't know. Mel Gibson, he's kind of a garbage human being. So, Aang should have won for Crouching Tiger and Sense and Sensibility. I need to rewatch Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon sometime in the future, but we'll have to see. I have not seen Sense and Sensibility. Yeah, Ang Lee won Best Director at DGA for Crouching Tiger and lost the Oscar. Yeah, that was weird. That was a really weird situation. He has such a diverse catalog. He does. But he also has a very mixed catalog because he has some great films under his belt, like Life of Pi. But then he also made Hulk and Gemini Man, which were not good. And this might sound like a hot take because I guess people are trying to trying to recontextualize the film. But I'm sorry, I thought Hulk was terrible. I thought his Hulk movie was bad. It's so boring, man. It's so boring. But yeah, could PTA get picture director, but Park Chan-wook get screenplay? I don't know. I don't see it. Again, because I just don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's like One Battle After Another is like, I don't know. It's just so forefront, the front runner. I mean, we'll just have to see like how well it does at certain precursors, but I don't know. Hope you guys find a place soon. Well, we'll have to find a place by Thursday. It just depends on where, whether we'll be in a house or apartment or whatever, or not. Well, we'll have to see how that happens. Did you watch the new trailer for Zootopia 2? I did. It's fine, but I don't love Zootopia. I didn't love the first Zootopia, so I don't know. Ooh. If Marty Supreme ends up being ranked 5th in Best Picture behind One Battle After Another, Hamnet, Sinners, and Sentimental Value, could Timmy still win, or Leo still have the edge if One Battle After Another is winning? Honestly, maybe Leo would still have the edge. One Battle After Another lost Warner Brothers money, though. To be fair, like, this is only like, it's like, what, second or, I don't know if it's like its second or third weekend or whatever. Maybe it's, but it's like, they're not, like, it's not that dire. Let's be fair here. It's not that dire. We'll have to see how strong its legs are. Warner Brothers is in a bind. I mean, we'll have to see. And they didn't have deep pockets like Apple to eat that loss. I mean, look, we don't know. We don't know what's going on. Since you weren't too hot on One Battle After Another, will you be saying, buy One Battle, buy if it loses somewhere? Yeah, I will. It'll be funny. There's a famous quote, say what you will about Mel Gibson, but the son of a bitch knows story structure. Does he, though? He didn't really, like, he didn't make a very good movie with, you know, like, he did not make a very good movie with Passion of the Christ. I thought there was some big mistakes in that film. He's a very hit or miss director. He can make some good movies, but even then, I still think because he's such a huge piece of shit, I just don't want him nominated for anything. Remember, Coppola won the Globe and DGA for the first Godfather, but lost the Oscar to Cabaret. Wait, hold on a second. Francis Ford Coppola did not win Best Director for The Godfather? No way. That has to be wrong. No way. I thought he did win Best Director for The Godfather. That can't be correct. What? Oh my god! What the hell? Okay, so I guess Francis Ford Coppola did not win Best Director for The Godfather. What? That's crazy. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect that. I did not expect that. But he did win for The Godfather Part 2. Okay. That's insane. That is insane. Insane in the membrane. I don't know. I mean, like, in terms of different genres. Oh, yeah, for Ang Lee. Yeah. That is egregious. Wait, I forgot what we were talking about. The Oscars that year were very marshmallow colored. Yeah. Is Michael B. Jordan the only actor you'll be predicting to get in for Sinners? Does it still get a SAG Ensemble on them? Sinners is going to get SAG Ensemble. It's very SAG Ensemble coded. That'll be fine. I'm still mad they didn't give Pacino the Oscar for playing Michael Corleone. I will say it is very weird that, like, even though Al Pacino was most certainly the lead of The Godfather, and Marlon Brando was not, and yet Marlon Brando won Best Lead Actor for The Godfather, even though he was very clearly a supporting role. That's very strange. Hot take, but I thought Cabaret deserved directing over The Godfather. I haven't seen Cabaret, so I can't say. And I will say, I like The Godfather, but I don't love it. I do love The Godfather Part 2. The Godfather Part 2 is amazing, but yeah. Can't you ask your current landlord for a grace period? No, it is, nope. I can assure you, it's most certainly final. I don't want to get too much into it, but the decision is final. There's nothing we can do about it. Show them that you have your new job and a higher salary and you're... Yeah, no. Well, the thing is, it's also a company. It's not just one person, it's a company. But like I said, I'll tell you this, like, no, it is most certainly a final decision from them, and there's no way to get around it. Coppola also won the Golden Globe and BAFTA for Apocalypse Now, but lost the Oscar to Kramer versus Kramer. Coppola did win Best Director for The Godfather Part 2. Yeah, he won. Yeah. Cabaret has the most wins for a film that didn't win Best Picture. 8. Oh. It's rare that I see you get stumped on an Oscar fact, a Godfather fact. It shows you how great a knowledge and understanding you have about awards season. Well, thank you so much. Christian the Smashing Machine Hannah. Well, Life's getting kind of smashed right now, not gonna lie. Pacino boycotted the Oscars for The Godfather because they nominated him in supporting. I mean, I'm not surprised because he wasn't a supporting role. He was the lead. Like, it made no sense that they put him in supporting. He was so obviously the lead of that movie. Do you think the number of... do you think the number of nominees per category should vary like the Tonys? No. I don't think so, because then at that point you get people that don't really need to be getting, that don't deserve nominations, that get nominations, or at the very least, it just makes it easier to get nominated for an Oscar. Like, I do believe being nominated for an Oscar should be a hard thing to do, and even though I do disagree with some of the choices that the Academy makes, I like having everything be 5 nominees, and then with Best Picture, cap it at 10. Like, we don't need to fluctuate. It's just, like, I feel like having it fluctuate not only makes things more complicated, but I feel like it just also just makes it easier to get nominated for an Oscar when really it should be harder. It should be hard. It should be a hard thing to do. Very random, but why the fuck is it 80 where I live for the next 4 days straight? I have no idea. We, your viewers, should start a petition for your landlord to give you a grace. Oh, trust me, that's not, that won't happen. Again, I don't want to get too much into it, but it's not gonna happen. Heard your dad was a smashing machine 20-something years ago. Oh, I didn't know that. I'll have to check. I'll have to go to his grave to find out. Could Liam Neeson be nominated for the Golden Globe? Maybe, but there is another film that is competing for the Comedy Globe that I did not know was going to be in comedy. And it made me think, okay, maybe this is going to be big, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the Best Picture race. It's chaotic right now. I don't know what's really going on, but we'll have to see. I just realized I'll probably try to... Hold on. Okay, what I'll try to do is I'll probably try to send the Ko-Fi link via, like, I'll try to send the Ko-Fi link here. So yeah, if you can support us through Ko-Fi, ko-fi.com/Christian Hannah. Please consider, helping us out. When you move out, you should tell them, bye, landlord, bye. Well, again, it's a company, so I don't know who else it is, what's going on. UNMMT, I'm not sure who that is, are the only ones I've heard, that have been mixed on it that I've heard. Oh, and do you believe in Jay Kelly? No, I do not. Jay Kelly is, again, the reviews did not get much better after, after Telluride, and I'm not sure if it was at TIFF or not, but maybe. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's just kind of done. Like, Jay Kelly's just not going to happen. Also, the first Godfather had received a score nomination, but they discovered that Nino Rota copied some of it from a previous film and revoked the nod, replacing it with Sleuth. Oh. You predicted the chaos of Best Picture. I am still sticking to the same top 3 I had until otherwise. Hey. Hello, Leo. Hello, Leo Tennyson. Even weirder, the second Godfather won original score. Yeah. Oh, what I miss? Oh, hello, Leo. Yeah, we're doing a stream. We're doing a stream on the state of the Oscar race right now. But, however, I'm also needing a lot of help right now because we are being evicted from our house. Even though I just got a better job, but the problem is I won't be paid until like the Monday after next Monday, and even then, and even then, we're being evicted this upcoming Thursday. You know, like the Thursday that's getting ready, like the 9th, we have to be out of this house, and we don't have anywhere to go. We don't have any family to go to. We don't have any close friends to go to. We're trying to scrounge up as much money as possible. So if you can support us through if anyone can support us through Ko-Fi or the GoFundMe at the top of the chat, it would mean a lot because we need help. We need help now more than ever because we will end up on the streets if not. I have a Nora. Oh, no, I have no other choice at number 1. Oh, okay. If you don't mind me asking what kind of job is it, it's one that works. I'm not gonna, again, I don't want to delve too much into it, but it's a call center. Again, I don't want to go much further into that because I don't want to dox myself. Honora and One Battle of Another. Honora and One Battle of Another, the greatest films ever made, and Jake Kelly's winning Best Picture. No! Francis Ford Coppola's daddy won the Best Score Oscar for The Godfather. Some apartments offer 1 month free rent that could help you. I haven't seen them yet. I have not seen them yet. I have not. I have just not. I have not seen that happen just yet. So like I said, we're just trying we're just trying to get as much money as possible. We're just trying to scrounge up as much money as possible. Like, so if you can help us with the Ko-Fi or the GoFundMe, whichever one is better for you, please consider supporting us there because we need to go somewhere. We need to go somewhere. And we need to leave by Thursday. And it's like required that we leave by Thursday. Do you have a Tanua cover? I'm not sure. I'm probably going to help the Seed Smashing Machine. Have a good day. Bye, ZJ13 Goat. Bye. Everybody put the bye emoji in chat for ZJ13 Goat. Bye. But yeah. Again, we'll just have to see how everything goes. Yeah, see, Fraser Portman has that. Do you have Netflix or did you cancel? I have not had Netflix in a long time because I couldn't afford it. And I currently can't afford it. God, oh my God, there's so much stress in my life right now. There's so much stress. Hold on a second, I'm just kind of... But let's see. I have no other choice at number 1, but one battle one battle at number 2, Heaven at number 3, Sinners at 4, Seminole Valley at 5. It was just an accident at 6, Marty Supreme at 7, Avatar at 8, Wicked at 9, and House of Dynamite for 10. Though Frankenstein, Jay Kelly, and Train Dreams are small, maybe. Yeah. I feel so bad for you that you're in the situation. I can't imagine how stressful it must be. You can't look. You can look at a temporary homeless shelter until your job starts to have a roof over your head. But the problem is we also have a lot of stuff. We have a lot of stuff, and I don't know if we could, you know. I don't even know. You know, I don't. We have like I don't know. Even ZR2 is canceling Netflix due to their politics. I don't know who ZR2 is. And like, I'm not sure who that is. What would end up being the most shocking Oscar win this season? I mean, if you want to go real shocking, I don't know, let's just say... if we want to go, like, the most insano route, I guess War of the Worlds winning Best Picture. That would be the most shocking. Most underrated YouTubers were Oscar contender? I'm not sure what you mean by that. The fact that you don't have Wicked in is crazy. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth Tennyson. Thank you so much for the super chat. Leo. Thank you so much. I will say, again, this is not me being, you know, this is not me. Oh, I guess the green screen is kind of being weird on that. Obviously, I'm not going to complain over super chats at all. Thank you so much for your support. I will say, the YouTube money does not come until like the end of the month. I do want to point that out because, like, again, I'm not going to complain about this because it still helps out the channel overall. But if anyone wants to help out, you know, more directly, that gets to us a lot faster. Then the Ko-Fi is probably where you want to go right now. Again, that's not me saying that I'm going to refuse super chats or like, oh, you're mean or you're bad if you do super chats. Absolutely not. Like, it still means a lot to me for any kind of support. And again, I don't know, like, maybe that's just how it only works for you, and that's absolutely fine. And thank you for the super chat. I just want to give that a little bit of context. I just want to give a little bit of that kind of context. What was that video you posted? Oh yeah, the one with the thing with Jack's Films and Nothing But Lag. Okay, the thing is, I was on, like, Jack's Films has a show called Clout Tank, where basically it's sort of like Shark Tank, but for internet clout. It's kind of funny. And I'm actually going to be in the first episode, and I made a deal with Jack's Films and Nothing But Lag where I shout them out in a video, and in return they shout me out. And already from that stream, I got quite a few subscribers. And so I can only imagine what's going to happen, like, once they fully shout me out on their channels. So that's why I posted that video, and why, you know, it's just like so out of nowhere. And granted, it is the worst performing video I've had in a very long time, but that's basically kind of, you know, yeah, like that's kind of why. The Golden Globes Best Podcast Award shortlist is out. Hannahcast is not listed. I'm not even obvious. Okay, I'm not upset over the fact that I'm not in it, because obviously why would I? But so many of the contenders are the worst people are like the worst people in America right now. Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, Joe Rogan, Ben Shapiro, Megyn Kelly. What are we doing, guys? Like, what are we doing? Like, these are like some of the worst people in entertainment. Or no, not even just in entertainment, just some of like the most despicable people in America right now. It's just like, yeah, it's just disgusting. I hope they don't get nominated, but it's like, it just proves how stupid this whole podcast thing is. Why are those people bad? Like, I'm assuming you're not from America and probably don't know a lot about American politics, but they are very, very far right-leaning. I'm not even going to say pundits, ghouls, I should say. Like, people like Tucker Carlson he's a ghoul, a little gremlin that feeds off of, like, the suffering of other people. And wants the worst, like spreads the worst rhetoric out there. And a lot of these people say some really racist and homophobic and transphobic shit. They're, like, literally, like, the worst that this country has to offer. And the fact that they could be in contention for a Golden Globe is just sickening to me. At least Candace Owens and Joe Rogan pay the rent. They pay their rent off of the suffering of others. They are selfish people. Like, I don't care how, like the problem, the problem with them is that, like, with all those people is that, yeah, they're making, even if they're making money, it's like they're making money by doing the worst things imaginable. So, ugh. What would be the most realistic, shocking Oscar win this season? Like, within the realm of possibility. I guess somehow if, like, No Other Choice turned out to be the Best Picture winner, maybe. That would be crazy if that ended up happening. But yeah. I hope you're doing well. Oh, you're talking. Oh, wait, you guys are, talking to each other. All right. I wonder if Tucker will show up. Oh, if he gets nominated, he will. I'm just like, But also, I don't think they will nominate those political ghouls, because if the Golden Globes want to, because here's the thing. The Golden Globes already, like, had their reputation destroyed just a couple years ago. Do they really want to do that again by nominating people like Ben Shapiro or Tucker Carlson or Megyn Kelly or Candace Owens or Joe Rogan? He's probably going to get nominated because people don't give a fuck. But, like, even though I think he is a ghoul, but any of those other ghouls, if they nominate Tucker Carlson, it's like the Golden Globes are going to be in for a shitstorm of controversy. Yeah. Jane Goodall, rest. Oh, yeah, that sucks. Jane Goodall. God, I almost said Jane Goodall. No, Jane Goodall. Jane Goodall was not a ghoul. She was a wonderful from everything I've heard, she was a wonderful person. Did a lot for, primate research and just overall animal conservation. It's so sad that she's not with us anymore. That's so sad. A24 podcast fans, I have never listened to a single episode of the A24 podcast. Avatar is possible, but not shocking. That would be shocking, actually, if Avatar: Fire and Ash actually did end up winning Best Picture. Is it you and your girl there? Or are you all employed? No, I don't have a girl. I have a brother, and we live together. He's not employed right now. He's trying to do commission work. But I did just get a new job. But the problem is I'm not going to be paid until, like, the Monday after this upcoming Monday. And that's the problem. It's just the worst right when I get a much better paying job, right when I get that is when we need to start, is when we need to actually be forced to move out of here on next Thursday, like this upcoming Thursday. It just sucks. It's the worst timing imaginable. Right as things were looking to get better, they get incrementally worse. It sucks. I hate that. Joe Rogan does the worst things imaginable by hosting a podcast. All right, bro. You're clearly Okay. All right. Hey, guys. We're gonna, like, everyone say bye, Bonafide. Bye. You're banned. Get out of here. You're gone. Boom. You are gone. We do not... It's one thing to have a shitty opinion, but we do not take... We do not tolerate ableism here. Absolutely not. Get out of here. Get out of here. You get out of here, Bonafide. You're banned. You're gone. We do not take ableism here lightly. Yeah, see? Yeah, AJ has the right point. Yeah, bye, Bonafide. Bye, you ableist piece of shit. What did you do to get banned? I didn't get banned. I didn't, banned. Like, banned. What do you mean banned? This is my channel. I don't get banned from my channel. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe you. We'll have to see. New Taylor Swift album. Ah, man. You know, the funny thing is, I don't listen to much Taylor Swift. But to be fair, I don't listen to a lot of, like, artists in general. Like, I kind of go by a song-by-song basis. And I hate to say this, but the only Taylor Swift song that I've, like, actively listened... Okay, there's 2 Taylor Swift songs that I've actively... Actually, no, 3 Taylor Swift songs that I've actively listened to. There's Carolina from Where the Crawdads Sing. That's a good song. And then 2 of them are Cats songs, Beautiful Ghosts and McCavity. So, oof. You look like you play Miles Caton on repeat. Not exactly, actually. Not exactly. You seem like a Swiftie. Yeah, I'm not. But again, I don't dislike her. I just don't listen to a lot of artists' music. I literally just go by a song-by-song basis for the most part. The closest you could maybe say for me would maybe be like Weird Al, but even that, I still have to this day not listened to Polka Mania, so I don't really follow artists that much. What do you make of Deliver Me From Nowhere and The Smashing Machine, both having 67 and 66 Metacritic in terms of award season? I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with Deliver Me From Nowhere, because mainly I want to see its box office. How does it do well at the box office? I don't know. The only song artists I actively listen to are the Backyardigans. Castaways, we are castaways. We are castaways. Ahoy there, ahoy. We are castaways. We've been out at sea on a sailing ship. The wind began to rain and the wind began to whip. Oh, God. Like, sometimes I can do the high voice, but sometimes I can't. We felt our ship tip, it was going down. So we reached our lifeboat so we wouldn't drown. Okay, that's better. That's better. Marty Supreme is dying off, in my opinion. Well, we don't know. We will know. We will know once it comes out, but we'll have to see. Do you remember the 2021 Oscar ceremony? Oh my God. If you're talking about the COVID year, where like the Nomadland year, oh my God, it was so messy. It was such a bad ceremony. In every way, it was a disaster. No clips, just taking barely even talking about the nominees. Talking too much about the nominees for each category. And it's like, could we not just like show clips and just show the nominees? We don't need to go on a 5-minute tirade on every life story of the nominees. My God. And then to cap it all off, like the whole Anthony Hopkins situation where they didn't let him call in because, he's old and is very, very susceptible to COVID and would probably die if he got it. It's like, no, we're not going to let you call in, and we're just going to end it here. And even though we thought Chadwick Boseman was going to win, we're so confident that he'll win, we're not even going to take into consideration that Anthony Hopkins could win. I was like, that year was so bad. Like it wasn't even like the worst year for winners, even though I didn't like who won Best Picture or Director. Because I wasn't a big fan of Nomadland. But oh my God, the show itself was so awful. Oh my God. Strangely, I didn't like this specific song. What, you don't fuck with Castaways? You don't fuck with Castaways? Ah, man. One battle after another box office. I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Does Avatar affect Marty Supreme? They both come out on the same day. I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see. I liked Oscar Expert and Brother Bro's reaction to Hopkins winning. Yeah. It was Anthony Hopkins! It was Anthony Hopkins! Like, that was really... That was great. It was just... Again, that was just a weird year. Oh God, I remember the Will Smith slap the year after. Well, I mean, now it's been way more than a year. Like that, like oh my God, I'm willing to forgive Will Smith because I feel like that. Like I've seen celebrity, like there have been celebrities that do much worse, and it felt like he had a really bad lapse of judgment. But this is something I feel like we can forgive him over. But in the moment, I was like, oh no. Oh, winning Best Actor was probably the worst thing that could happen to him at that point. Because getting up on that stage and that acceptance speech, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh no. I have a lot of faith in Marty Supreme. I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. People now believe One Battle After Another is going to be on par with Titanic or Lord of the Rings. They have Benicio del Toro in supporting actor too. I think I have, but do I have Benicio del Toro in? Yeah, I have Benicio del Toro in. I mean, he could get nominated. He does do enough, I think. Or at least he does stand out enough. Ann Lee also comes out the same day as Marty Supreme in Avatar. Searchlight acquired Ann Lee, so I don't know if you discussed that already. I did, at least with the Ann Lee thing. Like, the Testament of Ann Lee has been acquired by Searchlight, so I don't know. It's, like, I think it does show that Searchlight has nothing else on the table other than maybe is this thing on. So we'll have to see how that turns out. Chadwick Boseman or Anthony Hopkins? In terms of who I would have voted for, Anthony Hopkins. I mean, don't get me wrong. If Chadwick Boseman won, like, I would not be upset. He did an amazing job in the film, and he would have been my second pick. But Anthony Hopkins may have given the best performance of the decade so far. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised Will Smith wasn't arrested for assaulting Chris Rock, not even assault, but committing battery. I mean, I don't know. It was just a bad situation. It's just, again, what's done is done. He's been punished. Like, you know, he did seem legitimately remorseful for it, and he hasn't really done anything like that since. So, it was just weird. It was a weird situation. If Marty Supreme hits, I wonder if not only Timmy could win lead actor, but also original screenplay. I don't know. Like, right now, I would still say Sinners is likely to win original screenplay right now. But we'll have to see. I'm wondering if Fanning could actually be at risk of getting snubbed. But here's the problem. She's helping pull sentimental value along. She's helping pull the film along in Best Picture. So I'm not sure. Can Lee Byung-hun get in and win? I don't know about winning, because I feel like... Yo, thank you, Sky, for the donation. What the F? Thank you so much for your support. Jesus Christ. Thank you so much, Sky. Oh my God. Oh, that was $50. Thank you so much. I mean, I don't know if you're watching right now or if you're just in like the... But thank you so much. That really means a lot to us. Like, thank you. Oh my God, thank you. And you know what? We're getting closer to that goal. We're getting closer to that goal. You know, we're getting closer. But in terms of Lee Byung-hun, I feel like there are so many people above him. And again, if One Battle After Another is winning Best Picture, I do feel like Leo would win lead actor. So, I don't know. I feel like he's kind of got this right now, but we'll have to see. Hope dicting? Yeah, maybe. I mean, who knows? I mean, we don't... Maybe. Maybe No Other Choice, like, comes out of nowhere and starts to become a huge player. But again, we'll have to see how everything goes. Wait, do you have One Battle After Another getting 5 acting noms? That hasn't happened since Network in '76. Again, I don't know. I mean, like, but right now, this is just what's making the most sense to me right now. This is just making the most sense to me right now. So I don't know if it's going to pan out this way, but a lot of it is like slim pickings. You know, and I want to prioritize Best Picture nominees. For a second, I thought Mr. Beast donated with the GIF and thought, "Holy crap!" No, not. I just have it set up that way. I just have the Mr. Beast thing set up that way. It would be very strange if Mr. Beast donated. I'd be like I mean, cause I'm like, it's because I used to be a fan of Mr. Beast. I did watch his videos for a while, but then like his controversy last year, I was like, ah, man, and I stopped watching. But I will admit, like, if he donated, I'd be like, what? Okay. I don't know what's going on right now, but thank you. But yeah. Hello, ZJ13 Goat. Hi, ZJ13 Goat. Hi. Let's see. To win actor, no other choice needs to win picture. Even though Parasite couldn't get a nom, Lee is a big appeal of the movie. Plus, the last few Best Picture winners had lead acting. That is true. And I do think even if No Other Choice doesn't win Best Picture, Lee Byung-hun could still get nominated because of the lack of competition. And also, I know some things about where No Other Choice can compete, and it makes me think, he could get in, but we'll see. If Mr. Beast donated, he realistically give you thousands of dollars and it would change your life. Maybe, if it was thousands of dollars, I mean, it would change my life because then I wouldn't be homeless. So, by definition, yes, it would be life-changing. Mr. Beast would have dropped a few hundo if he was in the chat. That is true. He would have. Mr. Beast, why aren't you giving me money? Mr. Breast, give me money. But yeah. Can you see Chase Infinity putting in a lead like how Lily Gladstone was? It would arguably be fraud, but I would honestly be fine with that because lead actress is so damn thin and she carries. Maybe, I mean, I could, no, I still would see it as category fraud. But look, if they wanted to nominate her in lead actress, they could, because like there's like no competition there. No, and actually that would mean one battle after another would get all 4 acting categories. That would be funny. I can't get behind the 3 international films for Best Picture. I mean, look, A24 is not looking so good right now. Like if Marty Supreme flops, A24 is done. They don't have anything else. Searchlight it's not looking good for them because it's either Is This Thing On or The Testament of Van Lee or bust, and they won't get in. And at this point, Netflix is only really clinging on to House of Dynamite because they don't have anything else. Because Jay Kelly doesn't get as good reviews as it could have, and Frankenstein didn't get as good of reviews as it could have. So I don't know. I took Jeremy Allen White out and put Ethan Hawke in. I'm not confident in Ethan, but I'm not confident in Plemons, The Rock, or Jeremy Allen White. I have no idea what's going to happen, honestly. We'll have to see. I feel like A24 really believes in it, otherwise they would have acquired something else by now, no? But the problem is, the thing is, when you look at something like Searchlight only acquired The Testament of Anne Lee once they knew they had nothing else. Because they were really trying to bank on Rental Family. And once that flopped at TIFF, they panicked, and it's like, and whereas right now, A24 has not put out Marty Supreme yet. So they probably don't even know what they have on their hands right now. Reporting from the theater, about to see The Smashing Machine. Oh, cool. Luke Hearfield has 4 international films in picture with the voice of Hin Rajab. I don't know if that's going to go anywhere, but we'll have to see. I would die to get 4 international films in picture. I mean, we'll see. But I'm not sure about that. I don't know. We'll have to see. Chalamet, Buckley, Skarsgård, and Grande are walking away with the acting Oscars. I'm calling it now. Yo, Sherry, thank you so much. Wait, hold on. Thank you so much for your support, Sherry. What the heck? Oh, thank you so much for your support. Again, anything really does go a long way. It really, really does. It really does. Thank you so much to Sky and Sherry for your support. And again, if you guys are able to, like, just go to ko-fi.com/ChristianHannah, and, any amount matters. Any amount matters. Even if so many people, if so many people gave just a little bit, that would go a long way, to be honest. That would go, even if you're only able to give like $1 or two. If a lot of people did that, like that does a lot for us. That does a lot and helps us keeps us out of homelessness. So thank you guys so much for your support. Honestly, it really does mean a lot. And Lee had mixed reviews. That's why no one was picking it up. But Searchlight wanted to get nommed, so they banked. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah. Yeah. So it's like, again, they're probably not going to get a Best Picture nomination for that film, but we'll have to see. Where is it? Does Wicked for Good need sound for picture? Because sound is tight. The thing is, it's a musical in Best Picture. Okay, well, I don't have it in Best Picture right now. But if it were in Best Picture, it would absolutely get sound. It would absolutely get sound. Because, well, you don't get nominated for Best Picture if you're a musical and you don't get a sound nomination. That just does not happen. So it would absolutely... Yo, thank you, Annie Rude. Thank you so much for your support. My God. Thank you so much. Why'd you take F1 out of sound? Because these are all Best Picture nominees I have. And these are big. Like, it's so weird because okay, maybe I will put House of Dynamite at like maybe number 5. Because maybe it just does not get into Best Picture. Maybe. But again, I don't know. But right now, it's like all 5 of these films are potential Best Picture contenders. And I have all of them in Best Picture right now. And they're all supposedly big sound players. So really, at the end of the day, I just don't have enough room. I just don't have room for this. It's only $1, but I hope it helps. Hey, anything helps. And again, for example, if 10 people donated $1, that's $10. So like, it does help. Again, if everyone only gave a little bit, that goes a long way. I mean, my God, still, like, yeah, thank you. I still don't buy Dern for Is This Thing On. I would say Rose Byrne gets in. We'll have to see. I'm just putting in Dern for now in case Is This Thing On is like somewhat Best Picture adjacent. We'll have to see. Apparently, Coda is getting a physical media release. If that is true, and I've not heard anything about this, but if that's true, that's awesome. Because isn't it like so far the only Best Picture winner to not have a physical media release? I don't know. Who do you think between DiCaprio and Penn has a better chance of winning right now? Does the competition in supporting actor mean that Penn will have a harder path to winning than DiCaprio? I guess right now I would say DiCaprio is more likely to win. Because I could probably see like either Paul Mescal or Stellan Skarsgård posing a challenge to Sean Penn. But whereas with DiCaprio, I mean, I do have my doubts if Timothée Chalamet is like win competitive. I don't know. If there were 2 sound categories, would there be room? Yeah. Yeah, because at that point, if there were 2 sound categories, then I'll tell you this. Yeah, Springsteen would not get nominated for sound editing. It would not. Whereas F1 would. Because Deliver Me From Nowhere is so clearly it's so clearly a sound mixing kind of film. Considering the state of Sinners probably not winning, if any could be nominated for a supporting actor, probably not. I don't know, because there's not much, I don't know. At this point, if Sinners is not winning Best Picture, it's either Michael B. Jordan or bust in terms of acting nominations, because, I was kind of thinking, if what's his name... If Miles Caton wanted to be nominated for supporting actor, then the film would need to be strong in Best Picture in terms of a win. But again, I don't know. Coda is one of the worst Best Picture nominee winners in my lifetime. Oh, I disagree. I love Coda. Coda's great. I don't have any problem with it winning Best Picture. And again, out of the 2020s, that and Oppenheimer are the only Best Picture winners that I've liked so far. Benicio del Toro might get nominated for The Phoenician Scheme. Oh, absolutely. That film's deceased. That is getting no nominations. 0. Could Chris Evans get supporting actor for Materialists? No. Materialists is getting no nominations. That's a no nominations movie. Tom Cruise Best Picture nom, maybe? For Mission Impossible? No, absolutely not. No, Mission Impossible will that might only get like 1 or 0 nominations. Because right now I only have it in for visual effects, but there is a chance that like F1 could get in over it. I just don't really. I just have not seen a visual effects reel for that film yet. Even though I like One Battle After Another more, I think Sinners should still win casting, score, and cinematography, but I don't think it will, sadly. I think it will win score and cinematography because I feel like those stand out a bit more than One Battle After Another. But, I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens there, but I don't know. I think Sinners can still win cinematography and score without Best Picture. Could Chase Infinity pull out a win for supporting actress, and would you consider that shocking? Another reason I don't think she'll be campaigned in lead is because Buckley is winning in that category. I mean, yeah, Jessie Buckley's so winning that category. It's not even a question. But supporting actress win for Chase Infinity. That would be crazy. But again, there's not much strong competition, so maybe? How many nominations could Sinners get on its worst day? Oh, its worst day. Yikes. Picture... I mean, if it... On its worst... I can't imagine it getting... Honestly... No, it's still going to get nominated for original screenplay, because I feel like it would win Writers Guild, so I'm just going to assume that. Original screenplay, casting, cinematography, costume design, and score and song. So I think at its worst, maybe 6 or 7 nominations. Maybe. Challengers or Anora, which is better? Both are not very good, but Challengers, I think, is slightly better than Anora, but I don't know. Did you watch the Matt Walsh documentary released that year? I have not seen it. I have not watched it yet. At some point, I do need to see it just because I want to. Because it looks awful. It's probably going to be terrible. And I do try to watch the really awful movies just so I could say that I've watched them, but I have not seen. And I assume you're talking about Am I Racist, which the movie looks quite a bit racist, probably. But I've not seen it yet, but obviously, if I were to see that movie, I would not be paying money to watch it. So, you're har fiddly dee. Clear people were predicting Matthew McConaughey may be getting an Oscar nomination. I don't know I'm not sure what you're saying there, to be honest. Can I take Sinners out of editing? I still think right now it's still safe to put Sinners in editing right now because it is a bit of an editing movie. But I don't think you need to do that right now. I don't think you need to take it out of editing right now. You don't need to do that right now. No, we don't need it. We don't need to do that. 6 or 7? Yeah. Wait. Damn it! Oh! Fuck! You got... Damn it, man! Oh my god. 6, 7... I didn't even intend to do that! It just happened that way! Damn it! I hate this stupid meme. This stupid meme sucks. 6, 7... Oh, god. Oh my god. I hate this. Who wins a BAFTA for all 4 acting categories? I have no idea. I don't even know what's... Like, that, I can't even begin to predict BAFTA right now. I didn't give Sinner. I can't give Sinners too many nominations. I think you still can. I think you can still give it quite a few nominations because it just has a lot of things you can nominate it for. But you know what's better than A24? A25. Did you hear about the Tenacious D controversy? Are you talking about the whole thing with Kyle Gass and what was it, like Jack Black kind of throwing him under the bus? If you're talking about that, that sucks. It did kind of taint my opinion of Jack Black a bit. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, dude, come on. They're gonna make jokes. Like, people make jokes about it really concerns me when people try to show grace to people that clearly would not give grace to you. And it's like, why are we bothering with this? Why are we bother doing that, man? Okay, but I didn't understand the 6-7 joke. The thing is, even I don't know what no one really knows what 6-7 means in terms of the meme. I don't know. It's just like a nonsensical meme. Is there a possibility that we both can put Elio back in Best Animated Feature if In Your Dreams pulls out the same reviews as Scarlet anime movie? Yeah, God, I don't know. If that happens, then sure. But man, I do hope I'm right about In Your Dreams. I do hope I'm right about that movie, because I've been trying to call this film for a while now. I've been trying to call it for a while. Is the Anaconda remake getting any nominations? Oh yeah, it's easily it's gonna win Best Picture. Although I'm not gonna lie, for real talk, I actually really did like that trailer. The fact that they put in "My Anaconda don't," putting that song in the trailer, it's like, it made it so much funnier. It looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. The Wizard of the Kremlin probably isn't releasing this year, and it's getting bad reviews, just really bad everything. Yeah, it's not looking great. Iron Claw getting snubbed was upsetting in 2024. I haven't seen it, so I can't say, but it was kind of expected at that point, so, yeah. We need a letterbox or a reward expert meme, Christian. What meme? What meme are you talking about? Did you see The Killer? Yeah, I did see The Killer. I quite liked The Killer. I didn't love it, but I liked it. Fun fact, Darren Norris, who voiced Cosmo on Fairly Odd Parents and Mr. Turner on Fairly Odd Parents, and was Gordy on, Ned's Declassified, he made a small appearance in the movie. Wicked for Good on its worst day is Dune Part 2. I'd really throw it back in Best Picture, bud. And even if Grande and Arrivo don't get renominated, supporting actress is so weak right now that Grande might just get in. But again, I don't know. Again, I'm waiting till the reviews come out to see if people actually really love this film. Well, we'll have to see. We will have to see. Have you ever walked out of a theater? I'm assuming you mean walking out of a movie, mid-movie. No, I have not. I have not done that. I don't walk out of movies, even when I really wanted to. There are some movies that are so... I remember when I was watching The Hurricane Heist, that is one of the most boring action films I've ever seen in my life. I wanted to walk out of that theater, but you know what I did? I stayed there because I wanted to say that I saw it. I sat through it. I take pride knowing that I will watch the worst garbage that actually gets released wide in theaters. So, yeah. No, I have not walked out of a movie. I've wanted to, but I stick through it because I want to at least say that I saw it. So, yeah. Have to go. I hope you and your family will be okay with everything and get a place. Thank you so much, Sherry. Again, that all that really does mean a lot. So thank you so much. If Wicked for Good gets in, which film do you if Wicked for Good gets in, which film are you taking out of Best Picture? I guess House of Dynamite, maybe. We'll have to see. I don't know. The closest I've come to quitting was Out of Africa on Netflix, some 40 minutes in. Ooh. Oof. Did you see the Happy Time Murders? I have seen the Happy Time Murders, and I gotta say, that movie's funny. I'm sorry, R-rated puppets like doing nasty shit is really funny to me. It was really funny. I mean, it's not great. I mean, the third act does lose me a bit, but I don't get the hate for the Happy Time Murders. I thought it had its charm. Like, I don't know, again, the puppet sex scene was just so stupid and so ridiculous, but my god, I laughed. Look, that's the thing. When it comes to like one battle after another, it's a comedy and it didn't make me laugh, so it kind of failed. Happy Time Murders, look, what can I say? It's a comedy. You make me laugh in a comedy, I'm going to recommend it. I don't make the rules. Comedies should be funny. I'm sorry. But the Happy Time Murders I thought was funny, so yeah. I love Spy with Melissa McCarthy. I've actually not seen Spy. Did you see Little Mermaid? Which one? I've seen the remake, but I've not seen the original. Or if you're talking about any other versions of the Little Mermaid that aren't Disney. Do you like Ari Aster? I have not seen Beau is Afraid or Eddington, but I do love Hereditary and Midsommar. You should watch Logan. I have seen Logan. I love Logan. Logan is, I think is one of the best like comic book adaptations ever made. Like, it's one of the best comic book movies ever made. Like for me, the top 3 comic book movies of all time are The Dark Knight, Joker, and Logan. Those 3 movies are so freaking good. Oh my god, I want to kiss that movie on the freaking lips. Actually, wait, what do I have in my top 10 comic book movies? Oh, wait, okay, I also forgot. I also want to include the Spider-Verse. Yeah, the top 4 comic book movies of all time. Dark Knight, Joker, Logan, and the Spider-Verse movies. I will include both of them in one slot because those are both peak. Honestly, wait, should I do a list of the top 10 best comic book movies? I feel like I want to try to do that because there are like so many. But then again, there's also some that I do want to see that people have recommended that I haven't seen yet, like I haven't seen Watchmen, I haven't seen V for Vendetta, but would they really change my mind too much? I'm not sure. But one of these days I want to try to do like a top 10 best comic book movies, list. What movies other than One Battle After Another have you seen lately? I don't know. I saw Jurassic World Rebirth and I got so angry because I thought that would be the movie that would change everything in the Jurassic franchise, but nope, apparently we're still in apparently Universal is still allergic to making good Jurassic Park movies. What about Spider-Man 2 or Endgame? I don't like Spider-Man 2. I don't like the Sam Raimi movies. And I really want to because the style of those movies are so good. Almost everything about Spider-Man 2 is amazing. Like, the style is great. The acting's great. The effects are great. The music's great. All that's great. The writing is just dumb. The characters make the worst decisions imaginable. I'm like, good God, what are these people doing? But yeah, I want to love Spider-Man 2, but I just don't. I don't like Spider-Man 2. Endgame, it is, like, that is one of my favorite comic book movies. It's in the top 10, but it's not, in the top, it's not in the top 4 at least. It might be, it's debatably in the top 5. Debatably. Did you think Toni Collette should have won for Hereditary? Yes. Logan, Dark Knight, Spider-Verse, hey, can't argue against that. Like, all 3 of those movies are great. The Dark Knight, Logan, Endgame, Man of Steel. I really do like Man of Steel. It's not one of my favorites, but I do feel like it gets a... I am a pro Man of Steel guy. Have you seen From Hell? No. What was your favorite film of 2021? Maybe it's Rango. Probably Rango. The Incredibles isn't a comic book movie, but it's a superhero movie, and that's a fucking great movie. I mean, yeah, if we're just talking about superhero movies, the Incredibles would obviously be up there. It would obviously be in the top 5, but again, I'm only referring to comic book movies, and since The Incredibles is original, like, I can't really put that on the list, but The Incredibles is a fantastic film. Man of Steel took 45 minutes for us to see. Oh, to see Henry? Wow. Wee. Hello, Evan Starr. I changed my predictions. Oh, okay, cool. I like Iron Man 2 the best, followed closely by the third, and then the first. That's interesting. A lot of people would not say Iron Man 2 is their favorite Iron Man movie. A lot of people would actually say that it's bad, but hey, I like Iron Man 2. I don't think it's that bad, really. I mean, is it maybe my least favorite Iron Man movie? Maybe. It might be my least favorite Iron Man movie. But it's still, I don't think it's bad by any means. I don't think it's bad by any means, in my opinion. Iron Man 2 is my least favorite MCU movie. Oh, it used to be one of my least favorite MCU movies, even though I thought it was good, which was kind of a barometer of how good the MCU was for a while. But yeah, no, there are quite a few movies I would have below Iron Man 2 at this point. Avatar: The Way of Water, yes or no? I love Avatar: The Way of Water. Do you like the film Tar? No, I do not. My favorite comic book film would be Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Hey, that's great. The Dark Knight, The Batman, Infinity War, and Endgame, and Thor Ragnarok. Okay, that's an inspired pick. I do think all of those movies are great. I think all those movies are great. The Batman, I think The Batman might be an honorable mention for me. It might be an honorable mention for me. But those are all great movies. Sentimental Value is going to fall out of my top 5 if Best Picture is like this till December. Uh-oh. Honestly, give Paul his Oscar already. Who's Paul? Tell me who Paul is. Atomic Blonde is amazing too. I haven't seen the movie, but I think that. I think Atomic Blonde is a comic book movie, so yeah, that would count. The Banshees of Inisherin are 3 Billboards. Both of them are fantastic, but I prefer 3 Billboards a little bit more. Stranger Things season 5. I have not seen a single episode of Stranger Things. Also, Wonder Woman's up there. Wonder Woman. Okay. Yeah, Wonder Woman. I do really like Wonder Woman. I probably not in my top 10 favorite comic book movies, but it is great. It's a great movie. Endgame was fantastic. It really was. PTA. Yeah, Paul Thomas Anderson. Yeah. Top 3 best supporting actor performances of all time. Oh, I can't think of that off the top of my head right now. Right now, for me, the best is still probably Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight. And yes, I know that's a populist pick. Whatever. But my God, that's just so not Heath Ledger. Even taking aside the whole legacy thing of the Joker or whatnot, it's so not Heath Ledger at all. He just completely disappears into the role entirely. Wonder Woman is good, but I don't think it's up there. Yeah, that's probably what I would say too, but again, I'm not going to complain, you know? The Pianist or The Brutalist? I've not seen The Pianist, but I do love The Brutalist. Again, I do want to let you guys know, like I said, I know I keep pointing this out, but I do want to, I do want to push this as much as I can because we are in a desperate time right now. Because we're getting evicted. It's a really bad situation. We have to leave this upcoming Thursday. And we don't really have anywhere to go. We don't have any family. We don't have any friends, really. And so what we're trying to do is, get as much as we can. get as much money as we can to find like a temporary like apartment or something. And it's just like, yeah. Yeah, we need a lot of help. So if you can, just go to ko-fi.com/Christian Hannah. The link is right here. If anybody has the link, if you can please put that in actually, wait, no. Actually, wait, I'm pretty sure YouTube won't let you put links in chat, which is dumb. I'll do it. Go to ko-fi.com/Christian Hannah to help us at all in our time of need. We really need help. Again, if we're not out of here and somewhere else by Thursday, we could be homeless. Like that, and it's not even a joke. Anything helps. Anything helps, like I said. But yeah. 2017 would be the best year for comic book films, but Justice League and Spider-Man Homecoming just had to spoil the fun. I like Spider-Man Homecoming, actually. I like Spider-Man Homecoming. I don't think it's great, but I do like it. Justice League, though, you might be on something there. So, yeah. But, like, Robert Shaw in Jaws, Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight, and Michael Caine in Interstellar. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really remember Michael Caine in Interstellar all that much. I remember him more in like The Dark Knight Rises, but Interstellar, that's not a performance of his that, you know, that I'd think of. Three, Christoph Waltz for Inglourious Bastards, Gig Young for They Shoot Horses, Don't They? And Kelvin Klein for A Fish Called Wanda. Oh, okay. Did you watch the Amsterdam? Yeah, I did watch Amsterdam. It was kind of bad. Would you say Wonder Woman is the best comic book movie led by a woman? I mean, granted, like it's a tough question because like women superhero movies have only kind of recently become a thing, and it's like. And sadly, women have not really had the chance to lead a bunch of superhero movies. Let me look. And usually when they did, especially in the 90s and early 2000s, or hell, like, or basically just before Wonder Woman came out, most like women-led superhero movies were like given really shitty budgets or were given like really awful writers. So I don't. Maybe Wonder Woman is the best, to be honest. I mean, let me look. I mean, yeah, Wonder Woman. I didn't care for Black Widow. Ant-Man and the Wasp is good, but I don't know. I think Paul Rudd's still like the lead of that film. Captain Marvel, I like Captain Marvel, but it's, you know, but it's not a great movie. Wait! Oh, wait! Technically, would you guys technically say that Margot Robbie is the lead of The Suicide Squad? Like, technically, because, like, she's I would assume she's the lead of that film. Because if we do count The Suicide Squad, then The Suicide Squad, I think, is the best female-led superhero movie, even though it is more of an ensemble piece, so it's a little bit tougher to say. But if the Suicide Squad counts, then I would say yes, maybe, yeah, maybe. Supergirl, the '80s Supergirl is like one of the worst comic book movies ever made. It's up there with like, you know, Superman 4: The Quest for Peace. It's so bad. But hopefully Supergirl next year is much better. Did you watch The Fall Guy? No, I have not. Oh, I quit halfway through Amsterdam. Oh. The Suicide Squad. Yeah. Do you like Black Panther? I love the first film. The second film, not so much. I saw Fantastic Four first steps yesterday, and it's 4 stars, and fantastic. Say that again. Rip Arthur Jones. I don't know. Wait, who's Arthur Jones? Oh, okay. Oh, man, that sucks. He was a football player and he died. Oh, that sucks. And 39, that's not a good time to die. No, I'm sorry about that. Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight, Leonardo DiCaprio and Django Unchained. Okay, yeah, Leo and Django Unchained. No one talks about him. I don't know why. Like Christoph Waltz was good in Django Unchained. He was very good. I don't have any complaints over his performance. But why wasn't Leo the priority there? What? Robin Williams and Good Will Hunting are my favorite supporting actor performances off the top of my head. Oh yeah, I do really. I actually have not seen Good Will Hunting, so yeah. What's your opinion on the B movie? It's not the B movie, it's just B movie. Why does everyone get that wrong? It's not the B movie, it's just B movie. Like, my God. You weenies. Oh, J.K. Simmons in Whiplash, he's also great. Oh my God, yeah. Oh, wait, I forgot the Powerpuff Girls movie. I'm sorry, I keep looking through female-led superhero movies. I haven't seen the Powerpuff Girls movie in a long time. But I'm not gonna lie, that might actually be in contention for the best female-led superhero movie. Maybe. Okay, why is CBR putting in X-Men: The Last Stand as one of them? It's like, isn't, like, I mean, yeah, it's about the Dark Phoenix, but come on, they put Wolverine as the main character. Hit Girl, I mean, oh no, like Kick-Ass. It's like, Hit Girl is a very prominent role in film, but I'd still say, you know, that you know, Aaron Taylor Johnson is still like the lead of the film, which again just goes to show how little of female-led superhero movies there are. I mean, my God, the fact that we're like trying to dig in for movies that were really led by men, it's like, guys, Hollywood, get on it. We need more female superhero movies. God damn it! What the hell? JK is another for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Like, JK, if you're gonna be a JK, don't be a Rowling, be a Simmons. Like, everyone loves Simmons, don't be a Rowling. Rowling sucks. But it's good. I don't know what we're talking about. Anton Chigurh and No Country for Old Men. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Whiplash is in my top 10 movies of all time. Wait, a Powerpuff Girls movie? Yeah, there was a Powerpuff Girls movie, like, back in, like, what? Yeah, 2002. You didn't know about, I mean, it didn't do well. Oh, great. It was a box office disaster. Was it a box office disaster? I actually don't know. I actually don't know how much money it made. I think it didn't do very well, but I don't know what its budget was. It made $16 million off of an $11 million budget, so it's like, it was primarily blamed on a crowded marketplace. Yeah, it looked like it had like decent reviews. According to Wikipedia, it says, you know, it received mixed to positive reviews from critics who praised its loyalty to the series, but were polarized on the film's violence and comparatively darker tone. I welcome it. I thought, like, look, like Powerpuff Girls is not like some, you know, yay, it's not some stupid girls show that my dad thought it was, and that's why he didn't let me watch it. No, like, the Powerpuff Girls is not like a, you know, only girl appealing show. It's a very violent and aggressive program for kids. Of course the movie was gonna do that. Like, what are people thinking? Like, of course the movie was gonna be aggressive and dark, because that's what the show was. My God. I think it was a disgrace that Sylvester Stallone didn't win for Creed and they gave it to Mark Rylance, who didn't campaign. I mean, well, granted, Mark Rylance wouldn't have been my pick, but I mean, you know, given where Sylvester Stallone's loyalties lie, I'm not upset that he lost. You know, he's like, Sylvester Stallone's not really like, I'm like, in more recent years, I'm not as upset that he didn't win Best Supporting Actor. Because, you know, maybe it was a good call that we didn't give him an Oscar and validated him like that. Hot take, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 is better than the first. I've actually never seen Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. I love the first, but yeah. Don't be a Jay Kelly, right, Christian? Damn it. Is B-Movie good? I've not seen B-Movie. Oh, I forgot. Okay, you're asking about B-Movie. I'm so sorry about that. I've not seen B-Movie. I've not seen B-Movie. I completely forgot what you were talking about at first. Cause I just realized, yeah, you were saying, but is it good? I was like, what's good? What? I realized you were talking about fucking B-Movie. No, I've not seen B-Movie. The Room. Oh, The Room is terrible. It's a terrible film. Oh my god. But it is funny. I want a legit guess. Do you think by the end of the year Dwayne Johnson makes it into The Actor 5? I still think no. Because I don't know. I feel like he'll get close, but I don't think he'll ultimately get it. Because again, I really feel like he needs to be in a Best Picture film to get nominated for lead actor. Like, I feel like he's the kind of actor that needs something like that. You know? I bet he will. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Smashing Machine will pull a whale. Best actor, makeup combo win. Again, I don't know. I feel like Dwayne Johnson doesn't have the same narrative that Brendan Fraser had, and not only that, like, The Whale was close to getting a Best Picture nomination. I don't really think the Smashing Machine's gonna get close. Jamie Foxx and Philip Seymour Hoffman. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah. Favorite Oscar win of all time? I'm not sure. Because, like, there's some where it's like, because there are wins that come along where I was like, I expected it to win, even though it was very, 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 very deserving. And then there is also a whole thing of, like, the competition, like, what was going on with the competition at the time. I'm sure, like, I don't know. It is kind of tough. So, that's a really hard question for me to answer because there's so many different ways of looking at what I feel like is the best Oscar win of all time. So I'm not sure. It's very broad of a question for me, at least. I think the win would be the nom for The Rock. The biggest win he can get would be an Oscar nomination? Maybe. We'll have to see. Is The Rock the best wrestler turned actor? I mean, the thing is, like, okay, I'm not a big fan of, like, the way Dwayne Johnson conducted himself, professionally, but I do think he's a better actor than people give him credit for. Like, I do actually think he, like, for a while he was maybe the best wrestler turned actor. Now, yes, he did usually pull the same kind of performance a lot of the time. But just because he plays one kind of role doesn't mean he plays it bad. And even then, I've seen him be, like, show more in terms of acting in other roles, so I know he's not a bad actor by any means. But at the same time, I've been watching Peacemaker, and in Peacemaker Season 2, John Cena has become really fucking amazing. I mean, oh my god, this, especially if you guys haven't been watching the newest season of Peacemaker, watch it. John Cena is doing things I did not know he could actually do. So he, like, honestly, like, if John Cena keeps it up, he might actually become the best, wrestler turned actor. You know? Mine is costume design for Bram Stoker's Dracula. Those costumes were amazing. Bram Stoker's Dracula did have some very good costumes. Yeah. Dave Bautista is the best wrestler turned actor in my mind. But the problem for me is that Dave Bautista's not really been much of a lead. He's mostly been in, like, very good supporting roles. But I haven't really seen him, like, fully carry a movie on his own shoulders that wasn't, My Spy, Whereas Dwayne Johnson and John Cena, they've had, those two have had lead roles. And I know it's weird to say that, but it's like, when it comes to lead roles, you usually do get a lot of meat in there. When you have to carry a movie on your own shoulders, like that there's a lot that goes into that. And Dave Bautista, I think he's very good for what he's done, but I can't say he's the best wrestler turned actor when I just haven't seen him do a lead performance that really wowed me. He's always usually in just supporting roles. Cena and Johnson have worked with better directors for their lead roles, though. I mean, true, but at the same time, that still goes to the point. They've still been in lead roles with very good directors. Whereas, and I'm not saying, Dave Bautista is bad in supporting roles, but he doesn't have to carry the whole film on his shoulders, Will you watch Shelby Oaks? Probably. I used to be, like, a big Chris Stuckman fan. We're all going to get Stuckmanized here in a bit. My next favorite has yet to happen. I'd appreciate any woman of color who wins Best Actress. I mean, we did luckily get that this year with, not this year, but, this decade with Michelle Yeoh for Everything Ever All at Once. Is Drax the best character in the MCU? No. I like Drax, but no. There are a lot of characters I would say are better than Drax the Destroyer. Hell, I don't even think he's the best character in the Guardians movies. I feel like the best character in the Guardians movies is Rocket. Ooh, I adore Olivia de Havilland's win for The Harris, which should have won Best Picture that year. I've not seen that movie. One of my all-time favorite movies. Oh. What movie win surprisingly underperformed, be snubbed at... What movie win surprisingly underperformed, be snubbed at the 2026 Oscars, 2025 Challengers, 2024 Iron Claw? I'm not sure what the question is, to be honest. I'm so sorry about that. I think Chase Infinity or Tiana Taylor have a shot at supporting this year. I agree. I would agree. Oh, what movie will underperform or be snubbed? I don't know. I mean, I guess the one I'm going for right now would be... I guess maybe the one I'm going for right now is Wicked for Good, because I don't have that winning Best Picture. But again, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it all goes, but yeah, right now I am thinking it's going to be Wicked for Good. What if Timmy doesn't get nominated for his I Won an Oscar performance of Marty Supreme? I mean, I don't know. I don't know exactly. Would pundits be shocked? I mean, I think ultimately it just kind of comes down to how well was the movie received. I mean, if people just don't like Marty Supreme, then yeah, no one's going to predict Timothée Chalamet for a Best Lead Actor nomination. But, however, if Marty Supreme is, like, really well acclaimed and all that, and Timmy doesn't get nominated, well then yeah, people would be shocked. It's coming out so late, but we've had late coming out movies before, and no one's seen it yet, right? Well, people are gonna see it. I won't give any but people are gonna see if the film is gonna be a thing. We'll have to see. Will Marty Supreme get Maestroed? I mean, Maestro still got 8 nominations, so that's still pretty good. I mean, granted, it didn't win anything, not even makeup, which was weird, but yeah, we'll have to see. Sentimental Value has a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes and 90 on Metacritic. The Rotten Tomatoes is better than Hamnet, and the Metacritic is the same for Hamnet. How come so many people are saying it could underperform? I don't know. I think people are just trying to say things. I think Sentimental Value and Hamnet will both do just fine. They'll do just fine. Do you like the Film Drunk? Well, he's not the Film Drunk anymore. He's now Jonathan Fuji. He changed his channel name to Jonathan Fuji. But yes, I do very much like his videos. He's a very cool... I actually collabed with him once. So yeah, like, yeah, he's really cool. He's chill. When did you collab with Jonathan? I collabed with him in for early visual effects predictions for 2023, like for the Oppenheimer year. Which, granted, like, keep in mind that was very early predictions, and we didn't know anything what was going on. And I did put Oppenheimer in my top 5, but like, let's be real. Like, and also to be fair, that was also my very first it was the very first early Oscar predictions video I had ever done, and not only that, but, you know, like, I didn't really know how to do Oscar collabs back then, so, yeah. Was that on your channel or his? My channel, yeah. It was on my channel. Have you seen Sweeney Todd? Oh, yeah, I love Sweeney, the 2007 film that directed by Tim Burton. I love Sweeney Todd. Sweeney Todd's great. Definitely one of the most rewatchable films. Do you think Sentimental Value's ceiling is 4 Oscars and the floor is 2 Oscars in terms of wins? Oh, okay, it's ceiling? It's win ceiling? Oh, what would its win ceiling be? Oh my god. Probably picture, director, lead actress, supporting actor, original screenplay, international feature. Yeah, those are and maybe editing, maybe like 7 or 8, maybe 7 or 8 wins, which is weird, but yeah. Will you do a live stream with Austin Burke? I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see. I mean, I'm already trying to figure out my own life right now, so we'll have to see how everything goes. Do you watch Jay Vaders? I have no idea who Jay Vaders is. Will you do a live stream with VJ Kelly? Probably not. I mean, because he's a fictional character. Might have to live like them per what? What? Wait, what? Did you see Wes Anderson's film debut Bottle Rocket? No, I have not. Personally and perhaps unfortunately my favorite of his. Oh. When's the next member stream? Maybe tomorrow? Maybe tomorrow? Actually, wait. I could probably do it tomorrow. Maybe, yeah. I don't really have anything going on tomorrow probably, so probably tomorrow, maybe. We'll have to see. What's one battle after another's win ceiling? It's win ceiling. Well, let's see. I already have it winning 8 Oscars, so I don't know. Supporting actress, that's 9. 10. 11. Honestly, its win ceiling might be 11 because I have it. Yeah, its win ceiling is probably 11, which it would be weird. Do you think the kid from Hannah will get a nom? No, because the Oscars don't nominate kids, sadly. Do you think Benicio del Toro could get a Best Supporting Actor nomination for One Battle After Another? Yes, I do. I will say I do want to try to go here in a bit because I gotta make dinner. But yeah, last thoughts. Anybody have any last thoughts before we head out? And again, like I said, guys, I do want to let you know. Wait. Ooh, are you making for dinner? Probably just a burger. That's probably it. Just probably a burger. But like I said, guys, if you're able to, you know, I know it's tough right now and all that. But like I said, I do want to let you guys know that if you go to ko-fi.com / Christian Hannah, or you go to my, GoFundMe page, we're trying to raise money because we're getting evicted and we have to leave on Thursday, and we have to scrounge enough money to, find a new place to live. So we really need as much help as we can get. So please help if you can. But yeah. One Battle of Another would be the 10th film to receive 5 acting nods. That would be a great scenario. That would be crazy if it did happen. Like, my God. You know, burgers would sound delicious with some fries on the side. No, I don't have any fries. I'm probably just gonna like maybe make some like shells and cheese. Is that a Royale with cheese? A Royale with cheese. Appreciate you, bro. Oh, thank you so much, AJ. And yeah, bye, AJ, bye. But yeah, I think, you know, if that might be, unless anyone has any final words to say. Oh, gotta go. Bye, Leo. Bye. Yeah, it looks like everyone is getting right. No. Yeah, no, I don't, no. No. Everyone talking about Honora? What about this? I would call it bold and brash. More like belongs in the trash. But yeah, everyone, I gotta go. Again, consider supporting the Ko-Fi. Share the Ko-Fi also. Share it. Share the Ko-Fi. If you have social media, please share it to everyone you know because, my God, we need help. We need all the help we can get. My God. Everything Ever All at Once thoughts. Everything Ever All at Once. It's not very good, but, you know, I'm not angry or whatever. But yeah, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And, you know, and now I'm going to pass the question off to you. Where do you think the Oscar race is going to be? And hopefully, if I'm going to be in a better situation by the time you see me next week. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. And be sure you hit that subscribe button. Because if you don't,